I want to start by saying that controlling our borders is a basic function of the state. The government inherited open borders and is now undertaking the serious work required to fix them. And I do welcome the Minister's efforts, but I do think there are some tweaks we can make. I've spoken on this issue several times before, particularly about the BNO Hong Kong visa holders, and I'm grateful that the government has committed to keeping the 5-year route for those affected. Today, though, I'm going to focus on how these proposed changes will affect families, especially those I've been speaking with in the Morley Indian community. Now, around 30% of the families I've spoken with are due to receive their ILR within the next 6 months, so they are understandably very anxious about what these changes mean for them. The vast majority are high earners or work in key sectors. Many of the families I spoke to, many of the people I spoke to, will earn well over £50,000. They don't claim benefits and they contribute significantly to our economy and to our public services through their taxes. Now, it's because at least one member of these families is earning a high salary that their spouses and partners have been able to move into part-time work, often so that they can help raise the children and care for them. Now, as a result of this situation and the proposed changes that they are now very worried they will not meet the new criteria at the same time as their partners. They came to this country under one set of rules, which allowed dependents to move to the UK with them, and now they are very concerned at the prospect of being unable to qualify together and being broken up entirely. So my first question to the Minister is, has the government considered putting in place strong transitional arrangements that do not punish families who are already here, contributing far more to the UK than they take out? Or would the government consider that where a family, not an individual, meets the salary threshold, they can qualify for ILR together? And just one more point with the extremely limited time available to me. Many of the Morley Indian families I spoke with came over here knowing that while they were waiting for ILR, they'd pay international university fees, and they accepted that those were the rules. However, under these changes, they now might be waiting a lot longer, but worse still, they're going to find that if they do go back to India, they're no longer considered home students for the fees purposes there. So they find themselves trapped in a situation where they can't pay the fees here and they can't pay the fees back at home. I would ask, very briefly.
I thank my honourable friend for the speech he's making. Does he agree with me that while the government seeks that these proposals increase integration, that actually we risk, by limiting ILR beyond 10 years, we're actually going to reduce integration in the type of instances that he outlines, and that risks undermining the integration that I see in workplaces, churches and community groups in Sunderland that I represent?
Thank him for his point. I completely understand where he's coming from, and the people that I was speaking about in my point just before he made his intervention, they're going to find themselves trapped and effectively shut out from university education altogether, even though that they are already integrated into this country. So, Sir Edward, I just urge the government to consider the full impact of the implementation of these changes for people who are already here, already working, already contributing more than they ever take out, who came in good faith and who have followed every rule we have set for them.